Hello everyone. Hello PointPay family. I'm delighted to continue our monthly AMA session videos. So I have already summarized the results of this month and discussed our upcoming plans, the pains, and etc. So now it's the time to address your questions. So with me is again Diana, whom I introduced earlier. Hello, Diana, again.
Hello.
Yeah, so Diana was kind enough to collect all of your questions together, compile them, maybe rewrote some of the questions so they're kind of more legible and more kind of, make sense a bit because some of you just, I don't know, jot down some. Anyway, so Diana did an amazing job of compiling all of those questions together, and she will ask me those in just a few seconds. So let's take a few moments to hit the like and subscribe button and to ring the bell in the icon. Share this video if you want to. Leave us a comment. This all helps us to promote this video further afield. Do all of those things. YouTube algorithms really like it if you do it whilst you're watching the video. So yes, like, subscribe, bell button, comment, and if you've done all four of those, let's move on to the questions. Diana, the floor is yours.
Thank you. The first question is, how does PointPay plan to differentiate itself from competitors in the Web3 space?
Okay, very good question. The cryptocurrency market is incredibly competitive with many platforms offer very similar services, and at PointPay we follow two core principles. So meeting the industry standards and driving the innovation. So first, we ensure that our users have access to all of the fundamental features expected in the market. So this includes very cool exchange that we have on our platform, wallet, staking, essential tools. Our goal is to maintain a technically advanced and user-friendly platform that aligns with the industry trends and standards. And additionally, we constantly refine our services, improve the speed, security, accessibility, making sure that those solutions remain competitive and valuable for the users. So yes, maintaining the industry standards, surpassing the industry standards, and making sure that we're always in the market. So, and the second thing that we focused on is the innovation. So we strive to introduce new solutions to enhance the experience and set new standards within our own ecosystem and the industry. So our aim is to make these innovations so intuitive and valuable so the users can adopt them effortlessly, and by developing unique features and that are specifically tailored to our ecosystem, we ensure that PointPay continues to stand out in a very crowded Web3 space. So I think this dual approach, has proven to be successful. Our user base at PXP Our user base at PointPay and the PXP token holders are constantly increasing. Our platform receives regular updates to improve the services constantly and to improve the functionality as well. We are actively working on strengthening our partnerships and expanding our blockchain further, solidifying our market reach. And as we've discussed at the previous sessions, one of the innovative things was like we were trying to be the first Telegram exchange, get the first movers advantage. It didn't work out, but in business, you have to make bold decisions and you have to take risks. Otherwise, you will never succeed. So this was one of the examples that I thought is going to really work out, but because of the unforeseen circumstances, it didn't. But nonetheless, we will find something new. We still have a constant flow of users to our platform. So I think all of those things together, innovation and meeting the industry standards, will will guide us through our business success. So I think that's the answer to your question.
How can I earn money at PointPay?
Also, very good question. So, how can you earn money at PointPay? So, PointPay provides multiple ways for you to generate income, catering to both active and passive investors. So, some methods could yield more significant earnings, some methods less so. Smaller rewards. So, first of all, I think obviously trading crypto on our exchange. So we have over 200 cryptocurrency pairs available, including Bitcoin. If you would have invested in Bitcoin half a year ago, you could have made quite a lot of money. So altcoins, meme coins that are volatile, but still, there is money to be made there. And traders could execute various strategies with minimal risks. If you're a professional trader, we have PointPay API, which you can connect to your computer, and all of the trades will be done automatically within your system. So quite a lot of big traders, they connect multiple exchanges through API, and they, I don't know, maybe have some arbitrage opportunities, etc., play on volatility, etc. That's probably a strategy for more advanced users, for day traders, etc. So, second of all, how you can earn money is trading competitions, which we hold at least once a month. So, we have regular contests. I think the lowest prize pool that we had was 10,000. The highest one was about 100,000. I don't think we will be doing any more of 100,000 ones anymore. We might do maybe, I don't know, like a Christmas one or something, but the regular ones that we're running every single month is the 10,000 one. So yes, by simply trading and generating volume, you could quite easily win money there. So what else? Let me think. Obviously, the community events. We have some meme competitions, we have some art competitions, we have some prediction competitions, etc. on our Twitter. So if you subscribe to our Twitter, Twitter on Twitter, and there, by doing some simple tasks, you would be able to earn some money there. Another thing is Learn and Earn that is still running on our platform. So read a paragraph, answer the questions, get, I think at the moment, 1.5 USDT completely free of charge by just simply answering the questions correctly. And I think lastly, what have I missed? Staking. So staking, super easy way, probably the most obvious answer. PXP, I think, has 7 or 8% APR. Other coins have it even higher. So yes, you can stake, learn and earn, trading competitions and community events. And also, as I've explained in previous videos, we're rejigging our user level system, so that offers fees and fee discounts and bonuses based on the PXP holdings. So you can also pay for trading fees in PXP if you trade quite a lot of money on PointPay. I think those are the main ways on how you can earn money on PointPay.
When will the PXP token move from Avalanche's blockchain to its own chain?
Oh, very good question. Very, very good question. So, several months have passed since we launched the PointPay blockchain, and it will continue to develop, as an ecosystem, integrating with both kind of internal and external partner projects. As I said before, we are planning to do a grant program, and we're currently in discussion with several quite exciting projects which could help us out with that. Currently, PXP, yes, operates on both Avalanche and our own blockchain, giving users the flexibility to choose their preferred network. I think originally why we chose Avalanche was to have a interoperability and for it to be supported by multiple currencies. I think the Ethereum-based blockchains like PointPay doesn't have that support. So the Avalanche was chosen specifically because we could have multiple trading pairs, which is currently the industry standard. So I don't think we will be moving away from Avalanche, but most certainly PXP blockchain will be added to the list of supporting currencies, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. So yes, I think the question is phrased wrongly. We're not planning to migrate PXP to our own blockchain, but we're planning to add more trading pairs to PXP. I think that would be a good answer to your question.
How do you assess the current state of PXP?
I think PXP is showing a very positive momentum at the moment, despite a couple of drops. It's showing a very steady price increase and a good recovery. The whole crypto market is incredibly volatile at the moment. So I think the stability of the PXP price, despite a couple of dips where people are selling quite a lot of it, it still recovers within a day or two, which is a good thing, and it's a testament to the resilience of the project. Beyond the price trends, PXP role as a utility token remains incredibly strong. It provides access to the platform's benefits, exclusive features, serves as a native currency for our blockchain, with ongoing developments aimed at increasing the utility. PXP's long-term prospects remain quite promising, in my opinion. The upcoming updates, including the new staking options and the user levels and the further integrations, will continue to enhance its value, in my opinion. And I'm incredibly optimistic about the PXP's future. I believe that the significant growth and still remains there, and it has an incredibly huge potential as a utility token and PointPay as a blockchain as well. So there are plenty of use cases to use PXP on our platform, and I think as ecosystem will expand, it will create new tools. We will integrate more use cases for PXP within our own platform, and obviously for the blockchain. And as we expand the blockchain, more people will be using PXP to build PXP PointPay blockchain to build their applications, their meme coins, etc. And obviously every time they transact, they will be using PointPay as a currency. So all of those things together collectively, that's my vision for the expansion of the PointPay network. So the future is very bright, and I think there are so many possibilities out there for PointPay.
What are the key development priorities for PointPay in 2025?
So we are constantly evolving as a project on both maintaining the existing features, updating the existing features, which the market moves, and we also constantly have to look at what the market is doing. We constantly update the design. I think every half a year we have to do something new because all of the other exchanges do something new, and we have to update it. So it's a tedious process of constant redevelopment of our app, redevelopment of our platform as well, finding new features. We're currently, as you might have seen in our roadmap, we're currently exploring the possibility of introducing margin trading and futures trading, derivatives, etc., options. So we're trying to find out how we would be able to implement it within our platform. Beyond the roadmap that you can all see on our website, we've updated it quite recently to include, because this was the end of the Q1. So we have updated the Q1 for 2026, so you can go on a website and check out what we're planning to do. And obviously, beyond the roadmap, we're also adapting to the unforeseen industry changes. For example, as I've discussed in the previous video, with the Telegram's recent policy to update, to restrict the usage of other currencies within the platform only to TON. So you can only use TON within the Telegram's network. So since it doesn't really align with our infrastructure and transitioning our infrastructure, so we decided to kind of say no to that, and we're changing the user levels, which you will all hear about quite soon. We are improving the PXP portal as well, which will help users to onboard to our platform. We are investing in technological improvements to enhance the user experience, UI, UX upgrades, security enhancements, obviously. What else? Additionally, we're working on getting the proof of reserves at the moment. We are still in talks with several companies that will help us do that. We might maybe do it in a slightly alternative way. So we're trying to figure out the way to do it that will not harm our business. What else? And also, by the end of the year, we're planning to obtain a MiCA license. We're currently working on 2. Hopefully, we will get 1. We'll see. That's actually probably one of my top kind of concentrations for this year. It's been a year of regulation. Hopefully in America they still haven't introduced anything, but I think there will be some kind of regulation maybe this year, maybe next year. In Europe, in January, the MiCA came into effect. Some countries are still doing the transition period. We are currently legal because we have 2 WASPs, virtual asset provider licenses in Europe. But we're currently trying to figure out how we will be able to obtain a MiCA license in Europe. And if we don't, we might seek some alternative ways to do it. And if that doesn't work out, we might consider exiting the market as a whole, which would be very sad. But this is the way that's yes. Best case scenario, we get a MiCA. We can still operate until the end of the year. So that kind of gives us quite a lot of time. Medium scenario is we're not getting it, but we're getting it some other way, maybe by tagging along to other company that has it, or maybe there will be some alternative ways to do it. And the third option, we don't get it. We might still operate in Europe illegally, who knows, or we might exit the market as a whole. So we'll see how that's going to work out. And how strict the regulator is, or maybe they might relax some rules. So we'll see how it's going to go. But yes, those are the top priorities for us for this year. And if you want to find out more, go to our website and the roadmap section.
What is the status of Tier 1 exchange listing and the proof of reserves?
So with regards to the proof of reserves, I just mentioned in the previous question that we are working with several companies at the moment, trying to figure out how we would be able to do it in the best way possible that doesn't really harm our business. Because I can tell you proof of reserves sometimes it's not as beneficial. I had a colleague from a top 50 exchange who did the proof of reserves, and he told me that it was one of the worst decisions that he's made, because every time they tried to move money for rebalancing, which is a regular thing that they do, or to pay a counterparty for, I don't know, some marketing services and whatever from the main, or maybe, I don't know, there was a large withdrawal from the platform, and every single transaction had to be explained in the chat. So every single transaction, somebody's moving, I don't know, like 10,000 from the reserve thing to, I don't know, to pay for marketing, pay for salaries and whatever. And somebody would create this whole panic. Everyone is withdrawing money from the platform, blah, 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 blah. There is a panic decline in the price of the token, but it's only £10,000 that they're using to pay for certain things. So we'll see how we're going to do it, and we'll see how we would be able to do it in the most cost-effective way, I think, because obviously, proof of reserves costs money, and also what we have to keep in mind is that the rating platforms, they have their own preference. So if you do a proof of reserve from a company that is not accredited with, I don't know, CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko, and it's quite often they have their own companies. So this is what one of the things that I've noticed when we had a listing on CoinGecko, I think, which is not too bad, by the way. CoinMarketCap is a complete trash can. They don't reply to emails they don't have an interface. Everything has to be done via email, and they could not reply to email for 40 days quite easily. And the requests that you ask them to do, I don't know, change some information on your page, they sometimes do it wrongly. So I've no idea who's running it, but obviously not very competent people. CoinGecko is slightly better, still quite slow, could be better, but they only approve the services for penetration testing and the security testing for companies that are affiliated with CoinGecko. So they're saying not every company could get the security audit, and they're saying you can only get a security audit from this company. And as it turns out, this company is owned by our company. So there is a strict conflict of interest. I forgot what I was saying, to be honest with you. Yes, so that's about the proof of reserve. So yes, we are, we're considering it. We're talking to people. I've met actually very good provider at the conference that I went to quite recently. So we'll see how it's going to go, but it's most definitely something that we consider doing. So yes. And the second thing I think you mentioned, Diana, what was it? Tier 1 exchange?
Yes, yeah. About the status of Tier 1 exchange listing.
Okay, so Tier 1 exchange, thank you. So Tier 1 exchange listing, as I've explained before, we are in contact, but it's not our top priority, to be honest with you. So we continue discussions with several top exchanges, but as I've said before, this is not 2018 anymore. Tier 1 listings don't really bring huge community influxes, and with our own experience when we listed on MEXC when it was in top 10, still it actually harmed our PXP price, because one of their conditions was that we have to do a community airdrop, which we did in PXP. And obviously when the community airdrop happened, everybody went off to sell it and they crashed our price, and I think it hasn't recovered. I think because of the MEXC listing, I honestly think the 20% decline in the current price is strictly due to MEXC listing that everybody was asking for. It was a Tier 1 exchange, but we'll see how that goes. It's still on the cards, but yeah, and the whole industry is changing. I've been hearing from some big projects that some exchanges actually sometimes list for free if the exchange has or like a token has a very large community. Or I've even heard of a case where an exchange paid for the listing. So not the project, but an exchange paid for the listing because it had such a huge community. And exchanges now, big exchanges, we still don't struggle with it, but like things like places like Binance, they really struggle to get new people on board. So they try to get them any way possible. And as we know, we do sometimes free listings for meme coins, etc. We might not make money on the transactions, but those people who come to the platform, we would simply get quite a lot of community. And, every single person who joins our platform actually costs us money. So that's a cheap and effective way of doing so. So yes, with regards to tier one listing, it's still on the cards, not our top priority. So I'm not completely ruling it out, but not our top priority. If something will pop up, and if something, if it's going to be a good price, I hear that the prices are now decreasing for the listings, we might consider it, but for now it's not our top priority because the example of the MEXC exchange listing proved to us that it's probably not terribly beneficial for the community as a whole. And I think at the moment PXP is traded on what 3 or 4 platforms. Let me check. So it's listed on PointPay, Bitrue, which is a decent platform, Whitebit, also a very decent platform, and MEXC. And Whitebit and Bitrue, I'm not sure about the Bitrue listing. It used to be number 13, I think, at one point. So I think Whitebit is doing very well. They have sponsorships from Barcelona Football Club. It's a very decent exchange from Ukraine. And I know quite a lot of people who work for them and the founders of the company personally. So I only have respects for them. I think that kind of answers your question.
Are new staking options coming to PointPay soon?
I think at the moment you only have PXP available for staking. However, we are actively working on expanding the options. So the timeline depends on the external factors, really. So but when the new opportunities will occur, we will be adding them to the platform. So we are most definitely planning to introduce more staking options to the platform very, very soon. Something on the cards. I hope that we will be able to add maybe 2 or 3 by the start of the summer.
And the last question is, what will happen to the PointPay Telegram app following the new mini app policy?
So under the new rules, non-ton applications can no longer operate within Telegram. As a result, our Telegram app has been or will be soon, I think it's still available, but it will be soon removed if their policy won't change and they won't change their mind. However, all its unique features will be migrated to other platform to ensure the uninterrupted access. So the future developments will focus on improving our mobile apps and the website. So okay, so that was the last question, right?
Yes, that is correct. That was the last question.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Diana, for helping me out with those questions. I think this is the end of our time. Do tell me whether you like the new format where we do it in 3 videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment and press the bell button. Thank you everybody who watched this video. Thank you everybody who supports us, trades on our platform, engages with me on Telegram. And yes, so I will be back in early April I will be going to a conference in Toronto, the Consensus, in May. So if anybody wants to come over and say hi, please do so. I will also be in the conference in Hong Kong. That will be quite soon as well. So loads and loads and loads of conferences, all very, 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 very exciting. Mika, Telegram, etc. So yes, thank you all very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and press the bell button. Thank you all very much, and do let me know whether you like the new format in the comments below. Thank you.